Hello guys, welcome back to this YouTube tutorial. We're going to be looking at the repetitive statement. So what we're going to do here, we're going to create a simple variable that is num equals to 10. We're assigning it to an integer, and what we're going to do, we're going to put a while here. So what the while does is say we're going to run this code whilst the condition is 2. So say while num is greater than 1, we're going to do something in that body of while. So we're going to be dealing with the while in default. So we'll start off with the while. So we can say while num is greater than or equal to 1. We're going to do something. What we're going to do, we're just going to print the num here, and then what we're going to do, we want to decrement the value of num, else it will never reach that statement, it will never be false. So to make the statement false, we decrement or either we increment depending on the condition state. So what is decrement or increment? Decrementing is when you reduce the value of a number minus 1 with respect to a defined number, incrementing, adding to it. So here's what we do to decrement the value, say num minus 1, and then we are done there. That's more like the loop. So what we do, we run the program, and as you can see, it's looping from 10, 9 down to 1, and that's how you do it in the loop. So this is just the fundamental of introducing to the loop continuum. Let's just look again now at the for statement. The for is going to run like this. So what happens with the for? We're going to say for x, that's how it happens. We're going to introduce a new variable. This is different from all other things that we may see in our Java courses, or see you declare and initialize the value and then set a condition and increment the value. So in here we're going to be introducing the value in here. So we're going to say for x in range, we're going to put a range here. So this is a keyword that loops around the specified index. So it takes a starting index and a stopping index, maybe a step if you want, but for now we'll just deal with the starting and the stopping. So let's say we start from 1. That's more like what we do here when we say it greater than or equal 1. So you do keep the loop above 1, so up until we are at num. And then what we want to do, we want to print the x. So this time we're printing x because the x is being looped into this range. So if we run our program, as you can see now, what is happening? There is nothing, because here we decremented the value and there is nothing else in 10. So what we're going to do, maybe we just introduce the number, not a new variable. So we're just going to put in the number in there. So it happens. So you have to be careful about these numbers. When it reaches here, it's all finished. So when we do that, listen to what happens. Now you can see ours ends here, the while loop ends here, and then we start incrementing, going up. So you have to be careful now. So the range ends at the specified index minus 1. So if you want to actually reach out to the 10 value, you have to add a symbol plus 1 here so that it can be 11. So that we will just write 11 here, because in that case we just want 1 to 10. So you can see the difference. Now you see it's ending at 10. So that's more like it for you to clearly see. Let's just comment out here, and if we comment out that and then we run that program, we see it incrementing. So in this time we are incrementing within the range of 1 to 11. So that's more like it for a while, and you can play around these in any specified manner you want. So in our next tutorial, join us as we go on further and talking about functions and how we can use functions. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Remember to subscribe. Coding with Glen is good.